Hey, Josh Brumm here, broadcasting live again. No, this is amazing. It's a whirlwind of clean energy. Sologent's booth here at Intersolar San Diego Convention Center. Going to be here for the next few days. Going around saying hi to all of our core energy storage partners that are a part of our clean energy portfolio, available right here at Sologent. Sologent's booth is 1523. Stop on by, get your wristband for tonight's big Solarbration party. A lot of fun. But like I said, I'm making the rounds, going by all of our core energy storage, clean energy solution partners booths here at Intersolar, so that you can get a mind's eye as to the different energy storage solutions and options available right here at Sologent. By the way, if you want to find out more, get a one-on-one training for you and your team, email me today, storage@sologent.net. That's storage@sologent.net. Booth 955. Yeah, 1,000 minus 5. That's where we're at. Booth 955 here at the San Diego Convention Center with our friends Luxpower, Big Battery, Chatsworth, California. That's where they're located. These guys are amazing. Tier 1 lithium iron phosphate cells, amazing engineering. All certified. I mean, these guys are ready to help you and your businesses thrive in California using energy storage. Before we get to introducing ourselves to our interviewee today, this gentleman, I've had him on some trainings before. Before we talk about Big Battery, available at Sologent, before we talk about Big Battery, these amazing solutions that you see on the brick wall behind me. And by the way, we'll go into the ethos, we'll go into the advantages, we'll go into the advantages of the Luxpower hybrid inverter system that allows for true whole home backup. Lots of great advantages with their product. But before we do that, Marshall Neipert, you are with Big Battery.
Correct.
And when we had our last call, before we even get started, it's important that you know you're dealing with folks who know what they're doing in this industry. So tech support, engineering, Big Battery has your back, available here at Sologent. Before you started here, Marshall, at Big Battery, and by the way, thank you very much for your time today. 955 is the booth for Big Battery, folks, Intersolar. Before you started here at Big Battery, you worked in space,
Yep.
right? I mean, well, not the astronaut in space, man, but the astronauts wouldn't have gotten there if it wasn't for Marshall and his team. Real quick, tell our audience, where did you cut your teeth at in the renewable energy industry in space?
Yeah, so I worked at NASA for 12 years as a project manager. I built systems from structural spacecraft all the way electrical systems, and I really understand the fundamentals of what works and the reliability aspect. Safety is critical for us. We have to use the safest products. Reliability, redundancy, making sure that you have power when you need it. That kind of translates over, right? So that's kind of the level of engineering that we put and the thought that we put into these systems.
I love it. Space-bound, homebound, power is in your hands to make a difference. Okay, I want to talk real quick before we go into your products. Big Battery products available at Sologent now. Again, email me, storage@sologent.net, to find out more. So I want to talk a little bit about the industry, layoffs. You've heard all about it. Solar, after NEM 3 in California especially, coupled with the higher interest rates to borrow, we've seen a lot of layoffs in the solar business. A lot of solar businesses that did not embrace storage are going out of business and laying.
Right.
I mean, it's horrible. It's a bloodbath. But I want to tell you something, and tell me what you think. Storage is the salvation for this industry.
Well, a lot of companies have asked us, how are you still in business? How are you still profitable, doing well, growing in this industry? It's because we're in storage. Now, the new regulations, they require storage to make it feasible, to give you back your own power, so you're actually getting the full power that you're getting, the value of that energy that you're getting from your panels, as opposed to getting ripped off by the grid, because they're not going to pay you what it's worth, right? You can store it, use it for yourself, but you also have home backup. So there's a lot of benefits to energy storage. We're entering the market at a very low cost to just do accelerate adoption and make sure that everyone can have green energy. So that's our goal right now with this product. This system is a system that we have our certs in hand, 9540 certifications, and we are launching them here at the show with Sologent. launching the Ethos system with the inverter, and there's a whole home backup power and solar power system.
Okay, I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But real quick, strategies to succeed with storage. How are we going to do it? By changing our minds, by changing our mindsets, right?
Right.
By putting on a battery hat instead of a solar hat. If you're a solar company and you're out there leading with solar panels, you're at a race to the bottom. Good luck. But if you have changed your mindset, you have flipped the switch, you are now batteries first, solar second in your mindset. If you take on this battery first, storage first mindset, you will be successful. You'll still sell all the solar you were going to sell before and more, plus expand your profit margin and overall volume of revenue by embracing storage. Standalone storage as an example without solar. Imagine that. Don't export anything. Don't play the game with the utility on your side of the meter. Use a hybrid inverter like this Luxpower 12K that has a 200 amp internal transfer switch, grid tie battery backup, off grid, whole home backup. Oh, this has the functionality to take this Ethos, was it 5.12 kilowatt hours each?
Each one is 5.1. The minimum system is 2, so
Yeah.
10 kilowatt hours is the minimum system. What you're looking at right now is 15 kilowatt hours.
That's awesome. So this Ethos system right here, paired with this 12K Luxpower hybrid inverter system, a homeowner with no solar, this sounds crazy. I sound like a crazy person, right, at a solar show saying, focus on storage. Solar will take care of itself. You'll still sell the panels. Change your mindset. Imagine using the functionality of this Luxpower 12K, okay? Charging the Ethos battery from the grid. You can program it with the flexibility of the programming. Using the grid, no solar involved at all, no exports, no nothing. Charge these batteries from the grid at like 5, 6, 7, 8 cents a kilowatt hour when rates are cheapest. Discharge those batteries. No, don't sell it back to the grid. Discharge those batteries to your loads at night for the homeowner when rates are 45, 50 cents a kilowatt hour. Like literally no solar involved or very minimal solar. Storage is the centerpiece. And if that is done properly, your customers won't just save money, they'll make money. A return on investment payoff period, payback period with standalone storage, okay, is about 4.5 years or so. Also, standalone storage qualifies for the 30% federal tax credit.
Right.
Tie in your solar. I'm not saying give up on solar. It's still a part of the clean energy solution, but put storage first. So I kind of ran through some of the features and benefits. Talk a little bit about this. Like, you're not limited to one. Obviously, you can go with a big system. Some of the other benefits that maybe I didn't touch on with this Luxpower 12K hybrid inverter system, available at Sologent.
On this inverter, you can do 18 kilowatt of PV. That means that's a lot of solar. You can do 4 strings. You got 3 MPPTs. One can double up. You have the generator backup, which can also be used as a AC couple system. So that means it can. This system can add a backup power and solar and grid cell functionality, time of use, all that functionality to sell back to the grid, make your money back, and also has AC coupling. So you can put it with N-phase system like microinverters, AC microinverters, all of that. So it kind of does every home in America. We've really thought of everything. The 200 amp pass through, right? That's killer. Like that goes into every home. So 18K PV. What else? So we have Wi-Fi and LTE capability. For $20 a year, not a month, a year, you can have LTE monitoring. So if you don't have a Wi-Fi connection, it's not reliable, you're a solar installer, you can monitor that. By the way, the monitor level permissions, you can have solar installer, so you can usually diagnose the system from your office. You don't have to go out to the field. You know exactly what's going on. You can reprogram, change configurations with solar permissions. Don't give that to the user. Let them monitor their system. But when they call you up and say, I got an issue, or how do I turn on grid cell, you can kind of walk them through. You also have distributor level and manufacturer level that have higher permissions. So all of this integrated system is thought through what's the best possible installation for the customer. Plugging these things in, super easy installation, stackable, 100-pound.
Speaking of easy install, Marshall, talk about the Ethos powered by Big Battery, available at Solagent. Email me, storage@solagent.net. We'll connect directly with Marshall and we'll design a system that's right for your customers. Reach out, storage@solagent.net. Ease of install, I want you to continue on with that point. Lowering labor costs, faster commission times. Talk a little bit about the benefits for installers, not just homeowners, but installers on being more competitive, less labor, less callbacks. A lot of benefits with the Ethos, right?
Yeah, so the installation is very easy. So these are 100-pound modules, and they have handles at the top. You can drop them in. If you can, it's a one-person install. That's not typical in the industry. And then you're just wiring up the comms in between the cables. You're wiring up the power cables on the side, and then you're bringing the conduit into the DC, and that's it. That's your installation. You set this to Luxpower communication, and it has integrated communication. This already will just read it, and it'll know everything, and it's done.
Awesome.
We're talking about on when you actually set this up and you configure it, less than 15 minutes for the entire configuration.
That's what I'm talking about, saving you time and money and helping you help more customers. That's what it's all about. Okay, one last thing before we wrap this up. Thank you again for letting us come to your booth.
Thank you for launching our product with us.
Oh, I love it. 955 is where they're located. Their booth number, Intersolar, San Diego Convention Center. And again, Big Battery Solutions available at Solagent. Click on the link below or email me, storage@solagent.net. A lot of you solar companies, solar installers, you have construction parts of your business where you have aerial work platforms, scissor lifts, you have golf carts. You might have an RV or a trailer on the job site or that you use personally to go out. Amazingly enough, not just 48 residential solutions, you have 36-volt solutions for scissor lifts, trolling motors for boats.
Electric sweepers, all kinds of different industrial machines.
That's right.
These are industrial batteries. They're hardened, they're vibration tested. They are meant to take the beating. Don't beat them, but they're meant to take it. We have a 24-volt scissor lift kit, which is surprisingly extremely interesting product that is doing really well in the market, more than we expected. It has counterweight, so you can replace your 4 lead-acid batteries with 2 batteries and 2 counterweight boxes to match the weight in the scissor lift, and it's plug and play. Take those lead-acid batteries out, put this in, 10-year warranty. It's getting no maintenance. So that's killer. If
you've got a scissor lift, aerial work platform that your construction company uses for jobs, and it's currently using the existing lead-acid technology, those lead-acid batteries cannot opportunity charge. If kept in a partial state of charge environment, which is the case probably 99% of the time, you're probably buying lead-acid battery replacements every 6 months. It's not just watering or maintaining. Partial state of charge also sulfates the top of those plates and damages and shortens the life of those batteries. So a 24-volt scissor lift kit ready to go with counterbalance is going to help you not have as much downtime, not have as many replacement costs, have a lot more efficiency on the job site. Again, more jobs, more people you're helping. Again, you don't have to just think residential batteries. When you talk to us about a battery for a customer, say an Ethos for their home, a 12K Luxpower inverter for their home, their ESS, we got that dialed in. We'll make sure also, hey, by the way, do you have golf carts? Do you have scissor lifts? Do you have a trailer that you take out on the job site? We have Big Battery Solutions for those applications as well. So how exciting. Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Come by booth 955, say hi to Big Battery, tell them that Solagent sent you, and then stop on by as well. 1523 is our Clean Energy Solution headquarters, the Solagent booth, and we have Big Battery available now. Join us here at Intersolarbration tonight. Intersolar is happening for the remainder of the week. A lot of fun, clean energy solutions for you. And again, get your Big Battery energy storage solutions from Solagent. Email me, storage@solagent.net, to find out more.